think you're gonna change my plans with those every day. Hey guys. Sorry, I'm running behind just a minute today. Everything happened right at 8 o'clock on the dot, so I'm like mentally just kind of like spaz out. Stuff a little bit better. One second. Are you okay? Okay, sorry. My cat made a weird noise, like she was trapped in something, but she's totally fine. She's just being a little spaz. So. So last time I worked a lot on the background for this one, added a lot of texture. So this is kind of where we're starting right now. Got some red, some blue, and some yellow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mask off the girls. And once they're masked off, then I'm going to add a lot of fun texture to the background. Ignore the banging noises in the background from my cat having a mild panic attack, I guess, because I left a paper bag on the floor. So. Hey, Richard. Thanks for waking up. I know it's the middle of the night for you, right? And Rick, hey, how's it going? Okay, so we're going to mask this thing off. So this is not the most fun part of it, but it's definitely necessary. It's watercolor. It's a little butthead sometimes. So I've got painter's tape here. I'm just going to go straight onto it. Get these little edges here. So I try to be careful around the edges anyway, but there's always just like a little bit of spill over sometimes. So I'm just taking like a little bit more of a precaution so I can be a little extra with it. And I'm not sure if you caught it, but I put the tape onto the edge of my pants here just so it would lose some of its stickiness so I can pull it up a little bit using the paper. I've used masking tapes for this, but sometimes it's like left some residue before. I've also used masking fluid, and that stuff's just nasty. It works really well if you're doing like really detailed stuff. But I try to avoid it if possible. Thanks, Rick. Yeah, my last live painting video is up. If any of you guys want to go check it out, it's also on here. I have not watched it because I get really self-conscious when I look at my own face or listen to my own voice in videos. Like, I know you guys are used to seeing me. I'm not used to seeing me. It's weird. It's strange, right? Like, I can't be the only one that feels that way. Like, feeling weird looking at themselves. I can't. It hurts. I mean, I'm great. So yeah, I took a poll today, and I think I might check out Twitch for the next streaming video, just during the stream. From what I understand, you can download said videos once they're completed and upload them in other places. So I could still like share on YouTube. So if you guys are diehard YouTube users, you could still see it, but then the live version would be on a platform that's just made for live streaming. Hi Diana, love you too. So yeah, that's an idea I'm kind of playing with right now. Just trying out another streaming service. I know I've kind of been hopping around to a couple different ones. Oh, Rick, so this is just a fun thing I'm doing. This painting is actually based on a really freaky dream that I had where I was trying to find someone that I know, but I couldn't find them. And there was an imitator, this girl with big moon eyes. And I don't know if you can tell, but like this one has a silver leaf on it. And that's why there's two moons and twins, and I don't know. It's I think my most fun pieces are pulled out of my scary dreams. Yeah, that's where that comes from. I actually have a commission piece that I am working on right now. I'm not really like advertising the commission side of things. I just like if they come along, they come along. That's great. But hey, Michael. Hey, James. Yeah, I think Twitch and share is the way to go for sure. It's not that I'm against Twitch. I just, it's a whole other thing to set up, right? I'll get there. And I don't know, maybe I'll have like I'm trying to brainstorm some like cool perks for patrons. I have a Patreon up and running now. So I gotta figure out some bonus things for my patrons, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's I think your dreams bring out a lot of like weird unconscious stuff that your conscious brain is trying to make sense out of a lot of stuff going through your head. And I think that's what art is generally too. And so this is just another meditation on weird stuff going through my head. So oh God, I keep hitting my own chair. This desk, I'm still like, there we go. I don't know how to sit like in a normal desk like a normal person. I just have to sit like cross-legged and something weird. Can't have good posture. My spine will be too straight. What would the world think of me then? Yep. Yeah. That the whole straight back, like feet on the floor, not gonna happen. Yeah, I will fight. There is no normal. when I was growing up, I always sat at like on the floor at the coffee table in the living room, like watching TV and stuff like that. Like I never ever sat at the dining room table unless it was like Thanksgiving. I always felt like really unnatural and terrible. So this is definitely my default. Like even when I'm, day job, office life, stuff like that. Like I can't sit. Oh no. What is that? I realize now you guys can't hardly see what I'm doing. I am literally just putting tape on this space so I can throw paint everywhere. There we go. I've been trying to think of new ways to share my work, and I think it's just been, I don't know, it's been me sharing the same things in the same ways for a long time. Oh yeah, I'm totally listening to Meatloaf right now. Yes, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. I love Meatloaf. I really like the streaming platform so far because I can share fun things like that, like my love of Meatloaf. Yes. So, Andres, I just saw your comment about streaming from multiple places at the same time. And I'm sorry, I did not address that sooner. It just kind of like scrolled right past me. But I think I could. But I worry that I'll be having two conversations at once, because not everyone will see all the comments, right? So like, I mean, right now as it is, what I realized after my last stream on YouTube is that after streaming, this whole conversation here, like no one sees it except in the live stream. So like our glorious discussion is just like lost to the world, and it looks like I'm just talking to the universe. So so that's part of the reason why I was thinking I should investigate other platforms, just because something else might be a little bit more conducive to the whole sharing is caring thing. Okay, we're getting close here, you guys. We're so close. So close. Okay. All right. Have like this big pile of tools like right in front of my desk. It's kind of great. Also, I know I'm just like reaching over and being weird. Yeah, so Meatloaf is one of my go-tos for karaoke. And I grew up listening to Meatloaf when I was a wee lass, many, many moons ago. I was 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old, something like that. I was tiny. And I knew all the words to Bad Outta Hell by Meatloaf. And it's still like one of the most, it's just classic. It brings back so much memories, so much. It's fun. His music videos are legit too. If you haven't watched his music videos, they're like short films. They're like short films about falling in love with a weird vampire man, and he's like busting in on a motorcycle. I don't know how you can't love Meatloaf. So great. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just throwing paper over the people. Obviously, yeah. Bad Out of Hell is such a treasure. It's perfect. You're right. Probably could have done this more efficiently, but I mean, maybe not. No, I think this is the quickest way. Yeah, the album cover is amazing. That's all I want in my life is like, I could probably do this for myself if I wanted, but I want to commission a painting of me busting out of the fiery gates of hell, just bats and just motorcycle. I think that would be really fun, you know? Like, I don't do the whole motorcycle thing, but I like to think that I would if I could bust out of the fiery pits of hell, you know, that I wouldn't be afraid of motorcycles. I like to think that. At some point, I don't know when, I became like really aware of how scary certain things are. Like I used to be really into like just really terrifying things, and at a certain point, I was just like, nope, not having fun anymore. I don't know. Like scary movies and whatnot. Okay. This one tiny little spot was so close. Should I change it? Is it too much? Okay. All right. We'll focus on the background. All right. Not these. No. All right, we're on to the killers now. So. Got to have paper towels, so I'm just going to use my actual towels. So right now I'm just wetting the background so the paper moves once it hits the paper. It won't just stick wherever it goes. It'll actually have a little bit of movement to it. Oh, Rick, I'm glad that sketchbook drawing is still doing well. That's awesome. Richard, I'm glad to hear that the killers have never actually been convicted of killing anyone. That's a fun fact. I'm glad to hear it. You know, if I was just going by the name, I would think otherwise. Purple. No. Do we do phthalo blue or ultramarine? Now's the time. Don't be silent. Speak up. Also, like my videos and subscribe and tell your homies to like my stuff, because otherwise no one ever finds out. Yes, blue. I agree. I'm gonna go with the ultramarine. Blue is great. Yes. I could probably guess that you enjoy blue because you like my work. I've got so much blue in my veins. Oh man, Good Charlotte. Blast from the past? No, I'm gonna skip that. There we go. See how deep that is? It's a little splattery too. It's coming out of these little eyedropper guys. Just straight on there. A rebel. See, I tell you how much I love you. Do you remember that's the day I knew you were my head. I won't tell you how much I love you. See how deep that is? I won't tell you how much I love you. This is Phil Phillips, yes. Hi, Peter. To calm down. Nights are over. Nobody to call me. So silent. She Alright. I've murdered this piece of paper. See, it's all soaked through. This is secret juice. It's the most valuable thing right now, which seems to be rubbing alcohol. I use a lot of chemicals in my paintings to do fun effects, and alcohol does some cool stuff to water. Oils do fun things too. Yeah, you can kind of see. I don't know how well you can see with this camera. I need to upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade, you guys. Don't worry. You see this kind of like striations here. I don't know. I'll take a nice photo afterwards so everyone can see exactly what's happening here. I know I work in like off-centered lighting because like I hate overhead lighting so much, so it's a little bit hard, but I'll figure this out so you guys can see a little bit better this time. But yeah, no, rubbing alcohol and watercolors looks amazing. Look at me tune my own horn. Thank you. All right. So we have the dark blue side. Let's go. Gates of Hell on the other side. What did you guys say? Yes. I might need a new towel. I think I'm gonna see what happens with the blue on here. I've destroyed this hand towel, so might as well just embrace it. I'm running out of tea. I'm gonna make some more water. I'll be 2 seconds. 2 seconds for hot water. Okay, it's like 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Yes, Gates of Hell. Super excited about this. Let's do this, team. Okay. I think it's kind of dried up from earlier, so I'm going to just lay down. Oh, no, I messed up. My water is not clear. Okay. I'm going to take a 60-second break to change out the water real quick. Yes, bonus is magic art towels. I'll be right back with clean water. 1 minute, guys. Great. My tea, my hot water for my tea is almost done too. It's going down. I have so much Linkin Park on this playlist. I think it's funny. Linkin Park is like really good for karaoke. Have you guys done that? Because it's so dramatic, and you can always have like a backup guy. I really like karaoke. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed from this whole thing. Ooh, 7:41. Commercial break. Rubbing alcohol. All right. The trick is to not mix up all of your water. I have all of my tea right next to all of my painting water. All it takes is concentration. That's what I'm known for. Okay. Fresh water. Karaoke is the bomb. There's this Korean karaoke place up north Chicago that's super fun. And I rented out a room, and it was really not that expensive. Like, I thought it was going to cost an arm and a leg, but me and a bunch of my friends, we rented out a room and just sang karaoke. Like, but the karaoke songs didn't have like the actual music videos for the song on the TV. It was like a weird, like, it was just like a Korean music video overlaid with like the music, and it was not. It was like, you know, pop songs from America in English, but it was like music videos that had nothing to do with it. It was fun. It was super fun. I really liked it. And they have this magical drink called soju, which is so good. It's like someone combined a Capri Sun with vodka. And yeah. Yes, K-pop is the bomb. So this thing dried out, so I'm just going to wet it again. So again, movement is just key. It's key for this whole endeavor. Okay. Bye, Peter. I'll see you. I went too far. This is why we have the tape. But the tape isn't perfect. Gonna have to fix that later. Okay. Oh well. Y'all ever just like mess up so bad? Bye, Rick. I'll see you later. I've been doing this really cool thing lately where I just like put my whole foot in my mouth. Just really get it in there. It's really been like the theme of this year. Just massively, just like that. I don't know. Okay. All right, Gates of Hell has started. Check out that moon, yo. Yes, happy accident is a good way of looking at like those life-altering mistakes. I have not gotten to the point. I'm not big enough yet to accept that what I did to my ankle was a happy accident. But I mean, maybe it is long term. I'm still mentally processing that whole thing. That's hot. Okay. Magic juice. Alcohol. So this stuff is really fun, but if you use too much of it, it kind of like burns a little bit of a hole in the paper just because it's so dry. So I try to like do it sparingly. This is a green tea pomegranate blend, in case you guys are wondering what the secret sauce is for being an artist. This is a mug I got from a pop-up bar here in Chicago. Gotta get out, gotta go adventure, gotta go see the world. All the inspirations out there, you guys. I'm not happy with this side just yet. I'm not happy with it. Not just yet. There's something wrong here. Not wrong. It's just it's not done. Okay, we are not doing this one. I love Bo Burnham, but like not good for background stuff, you know? I'm adding a layer of carbon black while all of this red and magenta is still wet. Carbon black is a beautiful warm black color. And yes, blacks can be cool, they can be warm. Like in pigment terms, the color black is like super varied. This one is just right, I think, if we're going for like a, you know, from the depths of hell kind of situation. So there we go. Yeah, I could have done this taping better. So much better. That's okay. Trying to get like a piece of copy paper here. Why? Okay, there we go. You know, sometimes you just mess up and you can't fix it. Without waiting like a while for it to dry. And then you can fix it. That's how it works. Flight of Concords is great, but we're gonna skip over that today. If you guys have any music you want to recommend to me, please send it my way. I'm open to new listening experiences, and I think I'm just kind of stuck in a music rut right now. Like I used to go out into the big world and hunt down music that I enjoyed, like weird stuff, weird stuff. And I still listen to that weird stuff without meaning and stuff. Always new things. It's always good to experience new things. Hey Marcus, how's it going? Yes, Diana, I want to crowdsource a playlist. I think that would be super fun. might have to ruin another cowl because I need a clean towel to clean this properly. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, I don't keep from getting my hands dirty. They are disgusting. When I make my my big acrylic paintings, I do wear gloves. So it's funny, whenever this whole quarantine thing started, I was like, I already have gloves. I even have an N95 mask from doing like big construction work and stuff, like with my paintings, like sanding stuff down and like working with chemicals and stuff. You need to have the right stuff so you don't breathe in all that nasty stuff that causes cancer and terrible things. So I actually have like a lot of survival supplies because I'm crafty. So yeah. But this is where we're at right now. I really love the darkness of both sides. I'm super happy right now. So I think we're gonna take a little bit to clean up these edges here. Kind of get those nice strong lines. Also, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do right here because I feel like this doesn't need to be so bright, so I'm gonna bring that back down. But also, I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose the background completely. It's kind of feeling more like sunrise right now, which I like, but I don't know if it needs to be that bright right there. So yeah. Yeah. So this is where we're at. I think I'm gonna yeah. I'm just gonna do like work on like little tiny stuff. So if you guys want to hang out, please do. But I think we did all the big fun stuff so far. So. Don't forget to like my videos and subscribe and all that other stuff that YouTube people say. Feel free. I don't know. It makes my heart feel warm and fuzzy when people share my stuff with their friends. And I mean, like, I'm not. I don't know. I'm doing this to connect with the universe and people and stuff. So the more people I show my art to, and I show my process to, and I get things out there. I don't know. It's kind of what's the word? It's fulfilling. It's really fulfilling. I feel nice when people like my stuff. So thank you for tuning in. I love you guys. You guys are great. It's too big to get the right angle. Where is it? I love that you guys are like running into long lost friends on my chat. That makes my heart happy. Another towel bites the dust. I really just need to buy some new paper towels, really. I keep forgetting. Really try to not go outside too often. Much. I think my trips to the grocery store are pretty much it, for human contact at this point. So I try to savor those moments, but also I always forget the paper towels. I'm gonna let that one have some space. Bye, Richard. I'll see you. Hey, how's it going?
I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of sticks. He wore black and I wore white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang. My baby shot me down, 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 down,
Bye. Sometimes shut me down, bang, bang. I hit the ground, bang, bang. I shut you down, bang, bang. Hit the ground, bang, bang. Sat on the sun, bang, bang. I used to shoot you. Stir crazy. I feel like was used to describe the way I feel. Like stir crazy doesn't quite encompass it anymore. I feel like there is a deep sorrow that comes along with isolation that stir crazy doesn't. I know you're feeling it. I know everybody's feeling that just a little bit right now. We'll get through this together. This is gonna be fine. It'll be fine. It's more chill music than that. I'm gonna work on the hair a little bit more. That's what I'll do. I have a million pens. I finally went through all of my pens and organized them. Yeah, art's gonna keep us together. Art's gonna keep us alive right now. I mean, that's all anyone's consuming right now is media and art. And the only thing that really brings me joy in this darkness is art. So yeah. So I'm using the pen for her eyebrows because why not? Little tiny hairs. Sometimes it's okay just to watch art videos instead of setting out on a journey to learn something. I think that even just watching something being done, you can learn something or appreciate something new. You don't always have to be productive. Like, just enjoying your life is enough sometimes. Not all the time, obviously. You gotta do stuff sometimes, but like I especially like when my ankle just you know died. Like it seriously was like the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to me. It still is traumatic. Thinking about it just freaks me out. My whole ankle thing, like I have I guess one of the positives that has come out of it so far is I have a new perspective on what what productivity um, what productivity actually is. And sometimes like you just need to rest. And the ankle times were the dark times. Sometimes just resting will get you so much further than if you're constantly going. You have to stop, you have to pause, you have to take that time for yourself, and you have to just say, me being here, me surviving this moment is all I need to do. And that's okay. You don't constantly have to be learning and improving. And what is improvement? Like, we're great already, you guys. Everything else is just like fun, happy, uh, you know, I do so much all the time. Like, I'm always like repainting the house, and I get distracted. I repaint a different room and starting new projects. I teach myself how to sculpt. Like, I'm always cooking something or videoing something or just going out to shows or talking to people, meeting people. I'm just constantly going. And really, the biggest thing that came out of the ankle thing is it just stopped me completely. Like, I had to just stop everything. I mean, I didn't sleep for 2 weeks straight. Um, like I slept for maybe 30 minutes at a time until the ice warmed up and I could feel my ankle again. And I mean, like it took 2 weeks for me to find medicine that like dulled the pain at all. And then once the pain was dulled, then I could actually sleep. And that's when I was able to kind of heal. But I literally couldn't do anything. I couldn't feed myself. It was rough. It was super, super rough. And sometimes just embracing the fact that like we can't do anything right now is okay. So that's fine. You need to take time for you and just enjoy your life. Watch the silly art videos and just be silly for a minute. That's okay. But as far as my ankle goes, ankle updates. I have been I've been uh, diagnosed with CRPS, which is complex regional pain syndrome. I think that's what you call it. And that level of pain will give you some deep insights
into the universe. And I do not wish that pain upon my worst enemies. Like, no one should ever have to go through that. It is absolutely terrifying and the worst thing I've ever experienced. And I don't wish it on anybody. And it's chronic pain, so I've been having little flare-ups here and there during the last couple weeks, just like from stress, and I've been limping, and it really sucks, you guys. Like, it sucks so bad, but it just reminds me that I need to take care of myself and that not everything has to happen at once. It's all a process. So I gotta keep reminding myself. Is it's all a process and it's okay. I don't have to hurry everywhere. I literally can't even run yet. So, I wasn't walking right after this thing happened with my ankle. I couldn't walk. I didn't walk for like the first 2 months of the year. So I've been sheltering in place literally the entire year so far. 2020 has been inside my apartment just about the whole time. So it's been a rough one, that's for sure. So that's when I'm like, stir crazy does not describe the feel for me anymore. I feel like it's like an otherworldly kind of like I'm on a spiritual journey with this sort of isolation and pain, and it's been real fun. I went on a sugar-free diet. I've kind of loosened up on that for a little bit, though. I have a couple fruits here and there. I had a tortilla the other day. It's been crazy, wild times. But, I cut everything inflammatory out of my diet in an effort to give my ankle some relief. And that seems to have done wonders because I'm walking now. I was still like on my scooter. My little knee scooter whenever I started changing my diet, and it's been an adventure, y'all. But food is the best medicine, seriously. Like, if you have ailments, try eating just so good for that ailment. Like, it takes a minute, but I feel such an enormous difference, like, all over since I started eating differently. Like, I was eating so much processed stuff, and I wasn't cooking. I was always out. I was eating trash all the time. And, I try to eat a salad every once in a while, but like, who has the time? Well, now we got the time. So maybe that is a plus in all of this too. I'm trying to count all the blessings out because the ankle thing's just like such a big negative, right? Yeah, I don't know if CRPS is ever going to go away from me or what. It's feeling better now, but it's one of those things that, like, some people it goes away, some people it stays forever. It hurts. It hurts real bad. And right now I feel very hopeful. If I thought it was going to be here forever, I would have a completely different disposition right now. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much, but it feels better than before, for sure. For sure. It's not a high bar, but for feeling better compared to before. It's not the highest bar, but it's definitely progress. I notice I have a different tolerance for pain now. Since my foot and CRPS, like, my pain tolerance is crazy. You guys, I went walking for about 2 hours, and maybe not 2 hours, it was like an hour. Maybe I'm exaggerating. It felt like a long time. I walked further than I had any other time this year. I walked neighborhood over. It was maybe like a mile and a half, right? So I walked about a mile and a half, and I had new shoes because I'm not walking that much, and they tore into my heel. it tore into my heel and I started bleeding through my sock. And I didn't realize it for a while. I just looked down and saw blood. I was like, oh. And same thing, I was cutting something and I cut open my finger and I didn't realize for a long time until I actually saw the blood. I was like, oh hey, I hurt myself. So my recognition of pain is just completely different now. It's really interesting how the brain works. So maybe my whole body is just like turn the pain volume down. Or maybe I'm just operating. My baseline's just up higher. Yeah, it's kind of like having a superpower, not feeling pain. You can see how it could go terribly wrong, but it hasn't yet. So yeah, that's the ankle update right now. Is I'm upright, I'm walking. I'm still doing physical therapy. I talked to my physical therapist not too long ago. It was on pause because of coronavirus and everything, but now I'm like back on track, guys. And yeah, I know you guys can't really see what's going on now. I'm just talking about my foot, like I always do. So that is my cross to bear. But art is happening. So yeah, I will end the stream here before I babble on about my foot anymore. I just wanted to tell you guys I love you dearly. Thank you so much for tuning in and giving me this platform to just make art where people can see and wave at me and I can say hello and talk about my foot. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. And I'm going to take a nice photo of this so you guys can actually see the progress that has happened over here with the hair and everything because I think it's lovely. I think you guys will appreciate it. And thanks so much. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Mwah. Send me songs that you like. I want to listen to them. Thanks, guys. Bye.